Part 2, why do sacred men chase after broken women? How do you heal the savior wound? Let's talk about this. There's a side of the healing journey that doesn't get discussed enough, at least not from the masculine lens. We always hear about how the sacred woman attracts the broken man because it happens more often than less. But let's flip the mirror because sacred men do it too. The strong ones, the awakened ones, the quiet protectors that seen too much, felt too much, and still choose to lead from a place of love. These men, the divine masculine, often find themselves in situations where they're pouring into broken women. They're often trying to rescue someone who hasn't even chosen themselves yet. And I don't want to shame that. I'm here to explain why that is. See, sacred men are wired to protect, to stabilize, and to provide. And when these men have done their work, when they face their shadow, when they reclaim their voice, when they found their peace and solitude, they start to lead with intention. But here's the trap. Sometimes these sacred men still mistake love with labor. A sacred man will see a woman's pain and automatically feel responsible for her healing. He remembers his own rock bottom and wants to become her safe space. He sees her chaos, her wounds, her potential, and he thinks, maybe my consistency can anchor her. Maybe my strength can hold it all together. But this isn't love. It's a savior complex in disguise. And to my divine feminine women watching this, I know you've seen this all before too. That good man, that steady man, steadily giving chances to the woman that manipulates, disrespects, and emotionally drains them. Trying to heal a woman that doesn't want to be healed. She just wants to control the man that's already willing to stay. But why does he stay? Because somewhere in this man's past, he was taught that his worth was validated by the amount that he could withstand. That his masculinity was proven by the amount of dysfunction that he could carry on his back. That loyalty meant to never leave, even if the relationship got toxic. But let me speak directly to the divine masculines out there. Your purpose is not to be a crash pad for emotional chaos. You are not here to constantly absorb trauma disguised as love. And you're not here to bleed silently just to say that you stayed. Your energy is just as sacred, and this sacredness deserves peace, not punishment. So let's talk about how we heal this. Number one, acknowledge the savior wound. You're not weak for wanting to help. You're not broken for loving deeply. But ask yourself this: why do you feel responsible for her transformation? Would you still choose her if she never changed? Or are you more in love with her potential than her patterns? Number two, know the difference between love and rescue. Love is mutual, rescue is one-sided. If you're constantly calming storms that you didn't create, that's not your partner. You're her emotional parent. And that's not a sacred union, that's a trauma bond. Number three, choose from alignment and not ego. A healed masculine doesn't prove himself by how much he can carry. He proves himself by choosing peace, by protecting his energy, and by leading with standards, not just strength. And to my sacred women watching this video, yes, I see you. Some of you have watched a good man walk away. Others have had to be the woman that a good man walked away from. And this isn't about blame, it's about awareness. Because when sacred masculines and sacred feminines stop choosing woundedness over wholeness, everything shifts. And it's time that we start to normalize this. A man that chooses to protect his peace is not cold. And a man that walks away from drama isn't weak. He's healed. And healing for him means no longer choosing pain to prove his love. So to all my divine masculines watching this video today, I want to encourage you all to stop pouring into cups that leak, to stop confusing emotional chaos with depth, and to stop sacrificing your peace in the name of potential. I also want to remind you guys that you're here to build, but not babysit, that you're here to protect, but not perform. And you're also here to lead, but not leak. Own your energy, walk your path, and let love rise to meet you where you already stand, in your power. If you found this video to be helpful today, please like, share, and subscribe to keep up with more content on holistic wellness, transformation, and healing. And as always, own your energy, walk your path, and until next time, love and light, my friends.